because after the game yesterday, the fans encroached the pitch. Yes, the fans encroached the pitch. Beat up some of the players of Shooting Stars, beat up the referees. Yes, they beat up the referees, and it was chaos in Kano State, and there were a lot of fans on the pitch, and then I think the security agencies have to intervene, by chasing them away with tear gas and all of that. And this is not the first time it's happening in Kano with Kano Pillars. And we just hope that the league body is able to drop a statement on that one. And I think
watch Strength TV right now.
The Nigerian Professional Football League never stops to be exciting. Like, a lot of things happened over the weekend, which was match day 8 in the Nigerian Professional Football League. As we saw, a lot of matches went down, a lot of things happening, a lot of breaking news, as well. We start off with a fixture between Kun Khalifat and Eimba. Yes, Kun Khalifat have been struggling so far this season, but they went back to their home ground in Owerri, and now they were able to beat Eimba, who have been unbeaten after 7 matches. So they ended Eimba unbeaten run by a goal to nothing. And then we also have Nasarawa United, who are top of the table. I'm sure this is a shocker to everyone who is a follower of the Nigerian Professional Football League, because Nasarawa United are top of the table. They beat Enugu Rangers 2-1, even though Enugu Rangers tried to stop them and get a draw, but somehow they were able to find that late winner. And Nasarawa United are top of the table, 3 points clear of Abia Warriors. Now Abia Warriors themselves also doing well for themselves under the manager of Imama Mapakabo. Abia Warriors defeating Ekanemi Warriors in Umuahia by 2-0. And then Remo Stars, yes, the defending champions, who are currently 13th or 14th on the log, fell out to Katsina United. By the way, a very beautiful free kick was scored by Elijah Akani in that particular fixture. So Remo Stars lost by 3-1. And of course, the other continental contingent, Rivers United, had their game on Sunday, but it was cancelled due to heavy downpour that was happening in Port Harcourt. And of course, the players could not play in that condition because the pitch was very muddy, and it wasn't favorable for the players to play. The ball could not bounce and all of that. So the game was postponed to Monday by 8 a.m. So the game was scheduled for Sunday and it was postponed to Monday by 8 a.m. And Rivers United lost to Bayelsa United at home. Now, if you remember last season, we were there to cover everything that happened between Rivers United and Bayelsa United in Port Harcourt, and Bayelsa United stopped Rivers United and ended their unbeaten record for over 5 years at home. Rivers United have been unbeaten at home for 5 years until last season when Bayelsa United beat Rivers United by 1-0. And this time around, Bayelsa United have beaten Rivers United again by 2-1. Yes, at some point for the majority of the game was 2-0, but later on, Rivers United were able to pull one back courtesy of Stephen Myers' goal. And yes, it has ended, and Rivers United have not been able to find a win over Bayelsa United, at least in the last 3-4 games. And if you look at the head-to-head, so I mean, it's they are proving to be a real rivalry there. So Nigerian Professional Football League, always exciting. And of course, the other sad story that happened in Kano, between Kano Pillars and Shooting Stars. Now, Kano Pillars played out that 1-1, but the fans were, not happy about the result because Kano Pillars have been struggling. They were currently bottom in 17th position, and the fans are not excited about what's happening in the club with, the new management, and how they're not being able to figure out things real quickly. And, including myself, I'm tipping them to even be relegated because, after the game yesterday, the fans encroached the pitch. Yes, the fans encroached the pitch, beat up some of the players of Shooting Stars, beat up the referees. Yes, they beat up the referees, and, it was chaos in Kano State. And there were a lot of fans on the pitch, and then I think the security agencies have to intervene, by chasing them away with tear gas and all of that. And this is not the first time it's happening in Kano with Kano Pillars. And we just hope that the league body is able to drop a statement on that one. And I think we should be expecting 3 points and 3 goals docked off Kano Pillars. And the funny thing is that in the last 2-3 seasons, Kano Pillars have been docked off of points goals, and of course fines. The fines is even totally up to 30 million naira, and this means that the fans need to be educated. Yes, the fans need to be educated, because I mean, if they keep doing this, it's at the detriment of the club. It's the club that will suffer. It's the club that will pay those fines. It's the club that will suffer the 3 points and 3 goals. Right now, Kano Pillars are on just 8 points. So if you remove 3 points from 8 points, how many are you gonna have? I know you're doing the maths in your head. Well, for more information on the Nigerian Professional Football League, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Transit Sport TV, because we'll be giving you a lot juicy content on the Nigerian Professional Football League.